Hey everyone, it's Carolyn. Welcome to the channel. Today I have another collective reading for you. And so for today's collective reading, I was just pulling some cards for myself, focusing on the divine feminine energy and the messages that she has. And I ended up getting some very interesting cards, and so I wanted to share this message to see if it resonates for any of you and if it can help you in any way. And so when I'm talking about the divine feminine, we're not talking about genders here. We're talking about the masculine and the feminine energy. So it doesn't matter what gender you identify with, you have feminine and masculine energy all a part of you. It's kind of like the balance that makes us who we are. And so the divine feminine is more of the energy of your emotions, of your intuition, and the creator, because the feminine energy, like the Empress card here, she is the creator. She is the mother-like energy, the very nurturing, loving, compassionate energy. I want to say, if you're new to the channel, welcome. Please subscribe and make sure you turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post future videos. I post multiple videos every single week, including more collective readings like this. I also post zodiac readings and pick a pile readings, along with other educational videos to help you all on your spiritual journeys. And I'm gonna have more videos linked in the cards above for you to watch after you watch this one. If this reading resonates for you and you want to get your own personal in-depth reading, I do sell them. You can check out my Etsy shop or message me on Facebook or Instagram. And if you want to, you can also donate to the channel. All my links are gonna be in the description box down below. And so for your message from the divine feminine today, we have the 10 of Pentacles reversed, Temperance, 9 of Pentacles, the Death card, Strength reversed, the Page of Wands, and the Empress card. So starting with the 10 of Pentacles reversed, to me this is an energy of dismantling things, breaking legacy, healing any generational trauma, or learning some karmic lessons, ending some cycles is basically what I'm sensing with this energy. And so this is kind of dismantling that family unit or structure that has really been ingrained into you or with your life right now, because this is a collective reading, so take it how it resonates. So some of you, this is going to resonate on an individual level, but others of you, this is going to resonate for the collective. But I definitely get the sense with this 10 of Pentacles being reversed, it's like this legacy is dismantling. It's like it's changing course, where the current legacy as it stands is not able to sustain itself. It is not able to maintain its course, because the way it's going about things is not building it up for success. The way it's going about things is actually hindering it more, and it's kind of pulling it apart. There is this disconnect of unhappiness and tension, and so there could potentially be some conflict going on between you or others in your life right now that is causing this 10 of Pentacles to no longer be stable. And that is what's causing this dismantle of your thoughts, your patterns, your home life. The structure in your life is becoming dismantled because it's not sustainable. It's not providing this energy of growing and learning and educating. It's creating this energy where there is this stuck mentality, where it's very much like, I'm saying how it is and you all have to agree, you all have to obey. And it's like there's this very strict limiting belief or limitations being set on you that is not in alignment with you. And the divine feminine is telling you now to call this out, to see it for what it is. Do not be blind by it anymore. Do not think that you can just ignore it and it's going to be okay. This legacy is dismantling. It is falling apart. Turning a blind eye, ignoring it, wishing for it to go away isn't going to make it go away. It's almost like when ostriches, they will stick their head in the sand and try and hide from predators that way, but yet they're still seen. They're not protecting themselves. They are just ignoring things. And I feel like that's kind of what you want to do right now. And when we talk about the Strength card later, you'll see that this is bringing up some energy of fear. But the thing is, regardless of your fears, regardless of you not wanting to face it, regardless of you not wanting this, it's not going to make it go away. It's not going to solve it. And so the divine feminine energy, she's the creator, she's that mother-like energy, but she's also the destroyer. And so, you know, if you have things in your life that, you know, you gotta face, she's gonna point it out to you. And I'm being pointed out right now. It's like literally the Death card. The way I set up these cards, it's right under it. So you literally have this dismantle of this legacy leading to this death. You need this death energy right now. And it's not being told in a way to scare you. It's being told to you in a way to prepare you. You know this is not working. Quit trying to say that it's working. Now, some of you, you're already at this point, you're like, yes, I totally agree, this is not working, I need to work on it, I need to fix it. And the divine feminine is going to help you, once you're past this point, to understand what you need to do. But right now, this part of the message is for those of you where you are not ready to see it. You need to wake up. You need to see it. You need to face it. You need to allow things to change. You need to allow yourself to evolve. You have to get out of your current mindset. Because like I said, this cannot build anymore. You cannot build this up anymore. It is all going to fall down. It is meant to dismantle. It is meant to be a bit chaotic right now because it's meant to be destroyed. This legacy is not the one you want to build. And so you really got to shift your course in order to find this happiness within you, in order for you to literally be this Empress, be happy with your life. You can't create from this anymore. It's rotting, it's not fruitful, it's not nutritious, there's no benefit anymore. And I say that because we have the Temperance card and it came out with the 9 of Pentacles. So Temperance is this energy of alchemy. It is this energy of patience, of balancing things, of really knowing what you're doing and not rushing things. It's about knowing when your time is right, knowing your place, knowing what you're meant to do. And then you have the 9 of Pentacles paired with it, which the 9 of Pentacles is this energy about trusting that your hard work is paying off and you're starting to reap those rewards, allowing things to come into your life where you're relaxed, you're trusting, you know that you have done good, you know that you have achieved some level of success. And it is coming into your life. And honestly, what I'm being told for you, you have the Temperance card here, which is all about balancing things out. And then you have the butterfly in this 9 of Pentacles. The butterfly is transformation. Right now, the message from the Divine Feminine is by releasing the thing that you know is not stable, the thing that is no longer secure, and allowing yourself to walk away from it, it throws you into this energy of, what do I do? What's my legacy? What do I want to stand for? Who am I? It's like you're dealing with all these identifying questions. And it's like you have to go through this phase of searching for things and being patient and listening to yourself, listening to your intuition about what is really meant for you to do right now. I feel like a lot of you, you're uncomfortable with yourselves. You're uncomfortable with diving deep within yourself and healing yourself and facing these unknown truths. And I feel like a lot of this has to come from whatever is breaking in this. It has ingrained these limiting beliefs on yourself of who you are. And it's kind of like this legacy or this part of your life, the generational karma, whatever you want to call it, has allowed you to put this blanket on yourself where you label yourself as something. But it's like there was a lack of critical thinking, or you only did surface level thinking with it, where you never really dove in deep to see if these were things that you actually wanted to believe, if you actually do believe them. Again, it feels like you were very much just putting this blanket on yourself and saying things because you were taught them, or doing things because you felt like you needed to, and masking who you are, never knowing who you are, so that you could fit in with society or fit in with your family, the people around you. And nothing about that is inherently bad. You're not a bad person. I feel like this is going to be something some of you struggle with. It's like you're not a bad person for not always knowing things, for not diving in deeper, but now you are being told from the Divine Feminine, you have the tools to do so. You have to dive in deep now. You can't deny it anymore. You can't run from it anymore. You cannot continue to live in ignorance. You can forgive yourself for your past mistakes, but now going forward, everything that you choose to not do or to do is because of an active choice of yourself, of your conscious. And so if you decide that you don't want to figure out who you are, and you decide you don't want to answer these questions and figure out your life, now that's on you. Now that's a conscious choice. It's no longer subconscious. You're now aware of it. So now this is something you are actively doing. There's no more hiding behind it. There's no more being passive. You are now in charge of your own life. The Divine Feminine energy is telling you right now it's time to take action in things and not let things just happen to you. You're not a victim, is what I'm hearing from the Divine Feminine. If you make yourself out to be the victim, you don't have control. I know, this isn't saying that you might not feel like the victim or like you can't be a victim in a situation. But what the Divine Feminine is calling you out with right now is saying, calling yourself the victim isn't going to solve anything for you right now. Right now you are losing yourself. And so if you just say, and you be a martyr, that's not doing anything to change anything in your life. That's not allowing you to find out who you are. That's just putting another blanket label on yourself where you're not doing the hard work, you're not diving in deep, you're not understanding yourself. You're just putting a label on yourself and calling it a day. You're still going to be lost, you're still going to be confused. It is time for you to do the hard work with the Temperance energy here and actually reap the rewards, actually get what you want out of life, where you're fully living your life. But it's gonna take you being patient, spending this time with yourself, asking yourself these questions, having this alchemy where you are balancing different aspects of your life, where it is not just about your wants, your desires. It's not just about your friendships, your family, your career, your home life. It is not just about these one-off things. It's about the combination as a whole and who it makes you out to be. Some of you, I think you're going to be focusing in on your spirituality and your connection with yourself. And I say this because with this Temperance card, it is alchemy. So this could be that you were figuring out a direction with witchcraft, but this is also an energy about you finding out what your own beliefs are and finding out what you are going to make as a result of your life. You're figuring out your purpose right now, but you're not going to find your purpose by wishing for your purpose. You have to stumble into it because you have this death energy here. This is indicating from the Divine Feminine. Right now, things are changing. This is a time of growth. This is a time to dismantle things. This is a time to see what is not working in your life. That is why you were dealing with this karma now, or dismantling of this legacy, because you were seeing what is not working in your life and you have to allow this death to occur. So regardless of what desires leave your life, what people leave your life, what parts of yourself leave your life, let them leave. It's going to be hard. It's going to be painful. There is going to be this grief process here. Let people show you their true colors. Let things play out. It's not going to be fun, but it's necessary, because what this is providing, the reason the Divine Feminine is bringing this into your life, is so that you see what has always been an illusion in your life. What has pretended to have your back and never really did. What were you really alone for? It's showing you the instability in your life so that now you see everything for what it is. You see this legacy was never going to have your back, wasn't ever going to be able to protect you. Now you can build your own legacy. Now you can do something that you want, that's going to be sustainable, that's going to allow you to grow, that's going to be there for you. And there's also going to be a level of healing because you are realizing that what you thought you had, you never had at all. That support wasn't really there. And so again, it's painful because it's like you're feeling abandoned, you're feeling left out in the cold, you're feeling like things are failing. And that's extremely frustrating. It's this death energy. But see how you have the bird rising again? That is you. The reason the Divine Feminine is bringing this chaos into your life is so you see it. And now that you see it, you can do something about it. You're not ignoring it anymore. There's no more denial. Right now, the things in your life that are falling apart, they are meant to, because you're meant to walk away. Do not go back to things that are hurting you. Do not allow yourself to fall for manipulations or people to trick you into saying that they have your back when they've shown you who they truly are. Right now, when people do things, when they show you with their actions, believe them. Honestly, I feel like the Divine Feminine right now is saying this is not the time for second chances. That might come up later. That is not the time for second chances now. People don't change that quick. This is the time to see the writing on the wall. Take action, cut people out, be cold, because they don't have your back, and you gotta stop pretending that they do. You have to stop lying to yourself. Do not fall back into old habits. Do not believe people when they say things have changed when there has not been enough time for things to change. Because this is about protecting yourself. And now getting to the Strength card, it's reversed. You are afraid. That is normal, that is okay, that is valid. Being afraid is not something that you need to fear. It's kind of like an oxymoron there, but it's not something you have to be afraid of, because you don't win any rewards for not being afraid. There are plenty of people who have been afraid and still been able to do what they need to do while they were afraid. And so, even if you are afraid, you have to stop thinking that is limiting you. It's not limiting you, it's warning you. And it's telling you, you know what? This is not what I should be feeling. This is not something I want to be doing. This is not fun. But it's almost a reminder of the fact that I need to allow myself to do this so I get to a point where I'm no longer afraid. No one wants to live in fear for their whole entire life. And so it's like, yes, right now you're afraid, but if you want to stop being afraid, that's not going to just happen magically for you. You have to allow yourself to be vulnerable and face your fear in order to overcome it. And that means right now, allowing yourself to accept this death, allowing yourself to dismantle this, allow yourself to make these changes within yourself and become stronger, because now you are figuring out what you want, you're going for them, you're not settling, and then you're gonna get it, then you're gonna be this Empress energy, and you are going to be able to be the creator. You're not gonna have fear because you're gonna be in charge. But it's like right now you're not in charge, so that's where this fear is coming from. And then I also wanna go to this Page of Wands card here, because the Page of Wands, this is you right now. The page is the student, the beginner, the one who is going out on the journey and has very little knowledge. Wands is energy, passion, fierceness, even scrappiness. But the Page of Wands is not someone where they have the plan in front of them. This is an energy of someone who has no idea what they're doing at all. But they are still moving forward because they know they have to do something. And again, this goes with you finding your purpose right now. You don't know what your purpose is. You're not gonna know what your purpose is. This is not something you can wait for perfection before you do. You will be waiting forever. It's not about perfection. It's about doing something right now. So, whatever you're feeling with this fear, channel it into something that makes you feel productive, that makes you feel like you're learning about yourself, you're growing, you're evolving, you're creating more stability in your life. It's like you're calling this out, you're accepting what this is, you're cutting it out, you're facing it head on. And then, whatever this is taking away from your life, whatever you're lacking, you're going out, you're bringing something better to replace this into your life. It's like you were calling right now. It's like you were looking for the call. I'm really hearing some of you, it's like you're gonna find this by networking, relying on your friends, relying on the people in your life to help you out. But it's like you are finding like-minded people and you are allowing yourself to do this healing, to face it, to step into the unknown, because that is how you are gonna be this Empress. You don't have the plan. It's okay to not have a plan. The Divine Feminine right now is literally telling you, it's like, you are not meant to have answers. This is happening because you need to find answers. The current system, the current karma, the current way that things have been has not been made for you. It is time for you to figure out what is actually going to be beneficial for you, where you are the creator, where you are the one who's making things happen. And when you're creating, your plan can change, your vision can change. It's not about knowing what you're going for, it's about knowing what direction you're heading towards and letting things shape out. There's a reason why when people create, they don't always stay with the first draft. They will rewrite, they will analyze it, they will figure out what's the best course of action, what direction is their piece taking them in. And then they'll work around that. Things evolve, things change. The creator is able to do that. There's a reason this is the Divine Feminine message, the Empress energy, not the masculine energy, not the Emperor. The Emperor is an energy of logic, of thinking, of action and planning. And he's someone where his plan changes very little. He knows what he's getting, he's gonna conquer it, he's gonna succeed, then he's gonna move on to the next. The Empress, the feminine energy, is always evolving, always changing. What you are getting in your life, what your purpose is, it's not going to be your purpose forever. It's your purpose for the season in your life. The things that you're doing are going to evolve and change with you. That is what you are meant to do. You are meant to look at the bigger picture, fly with the clouds like this and see everything from above and then create your plan. That's what the Divine Feminine wants you to do right now. It is okay to be lost. It is okay to be confused. You're gonna find your way out. You're gonna see the big picture. You're gonna make another plan. You're gonna adjust and you're gonna work from there. You are capable of doing this. But the Divine Feminine really wants you to see that things are not working out. You have to allow this death to happen. You have to allow yourself to grieve, face these fears, but don't allow them to hold you back. Allow yourself to create, allow yourself to do things, allow yourself to grow, and be this Page of Wands, and figure out what is right for you, and do it. Don't let people hold you back. Don't let society hold you back. Don't let yourself hold yourself back. This is a time for personal growth and evolution. And I really feel like that's what the Divine Feminine wanted me to hear, but also for you to hear today. Allow yourself to grow. Do not allow fear to win. Do not allow things to hold you back. Do not allow yourself to stay stagnant because it's more comfortable throwing this blanket of protection around you. Get rid of the blanket and stand on your own feet. And so I feel like the message was a little harsh there at the end, but I really feel like that's what she wanted you to hear. And so if this resonates for you, please let me know in the YouTube comments down below. If you like this video, please give it a big thumbs up and share with others who need to hear it. Also, please subscribe. I would love to have you a part of this family, and make sure you turn on that bell notification so you don't miss out when I post future videos. I'm gonna have other videos linked in the cards above for you to watch next. And if this resonated and you wanna leave a donation, they are always appreciated. And I can't wait to see you all in my next video. I hope you have a good one. Bye.